Welcome to Chess Killer Tips, brought to you by ChessQueen.com. Here's your host, Alexandra Kostyniuk.
Today, I'd like to speak about the position that arises after e4, e5, knight f3, f6. Many people and kids will recognize the move f6 immediately. It will remind them of games they may have played in which they either were white and quickly won a rook, or if they were black, they quickly lost the rook. Usually, after playing f6 and losing the game, black learns the lesson and decides never to play that odd second move again. But let's first have a look at some history. There is one game from the year 1620 where an Italian chess player named Greco was playing the white pieces. After e4, e5, knight f3, his opponent played f6. f6 is in fact a bad move, since black is not developing his pieces and is losing time from his development. Even though it's not so good, f6 is played relatively frequently. I meet it regularly when I play CMOS. So, you need to know how to face the move f6. You probably know that white has a nice move, knight takes e5, at his disposal. There are two lines you should know about. Let's first look at what happens after f takes e5. White plays queen h5 check, king e7, since after g6, black loses his rook on h8 after queen takes e5. So, after king e7, white plays queen takes e5, check, king f7, bishop c4, check. The game of Greco continued, king g6. If black plays d5 instead of king g6, it will lead after bishop d5, king g6, h4, h5, here a very nice move, bishop takes b7, to a winning attack for white, since black cannot take on b7 in view of queen f5, king h6, and then d4, g5 the only move, and bishop takes g5. So, the opponent of Greco played king g6. And here black is getting checkmated after queen f5 check, king h6, d4 check, g5, h4. Here, for example, king g7, queen f7 check, king h6, h takes g5, checkmate. The better continuation for black after knight takes e5 is queen e7. Even though black is not losing immediately, he loses too much time and black's position is worse. A possible continuation after that is knight f3, queen takes e4 check, bishop e2. And white is much better, since black has only developed his queen. There are more interesting variations after queen e7, and I'll put the PGN file on the site for you to have a look at. So after e4, e5, knight f3, it's better for black to stick to knight c6, for example. A good way to learn chess is to start playing classical openings and watch how your favorite grandmasters or world champions play them. With time, you will start feeling the positions that arise from them, and you will get a sense where to put your pieces. That will contribute to your successful chess learning.
As usual, you will find all back episodes, as well as all positions and any links mentioned in the podcast on our site, ChessKillerTips.com.